all my supporters and everyone that's been watching since I started this shit, I did not expect the time that I took off to be this long to get back into doing YouTube again. I want to make this video for anyone that's dealing with any negative thoughts and finding themselves stuck in a cycle, stuck in a loop of just doing what they gotta do and then just falling off, and then doing what they gotta do and then falling off again and again and again. Like a repetitive cycle. It's something I've been dealing with my whole life. I've been getting better and better, just mastering my own psychology, my own mindset, everything to do with mental health and like my own success and everything else. There's so much information that I've learned over the past year of just not doing YouTube, and I'm ready to just drop a whole bunch of shit for everyone to grow from. Whatever I'm doing in my life right now, I always have the thought in my head that this shit is my purpose. Since a kid, I've always had the tendency to just try and help people, and no matter what the situation is, I'm always just trying to like give people information, and then I'll end up looking like a twat because I'm not even there yet. I've been trading like gold and forex and all that shit for about 4 years now, and I've learned so much from my own psychology and how everything affects 90% of that shit. And me learning from all of that, I've seen different areas of my life, everything going on. There's just so much shit that I have to deal with and fix just so I can become successful in one thing. This whole war in my mind time I've got is just a whole different way of perspective and a different way of like, living in general. And I just want to share that with you, and something might click in your brain, it might relate to you, it might get you out of the mud of your situation that you're dealing with. Alright? So the first thing that you need to understand about this is how serious this shit is. The power of your mind. Any thoughts that you have, negative, positive, they all have an impact on what you manifest in your life. You're gonna see all this shit around YouTube and you probably like skipped it or whatever, all this manifesting shit and all of that. I'm telling you right now, none of this shit is hocus pocus. I've manifested so many situations that you call anything negative, from dying to making money to losing freedom, everything. I've manifested so much shit. Now that I understand the power of the mind, I've realized that there's so much bullshit that I've created in my own life. Just from the way I've been thinking and the way I've been seeing things and the emotions I've been feeling like towards each thought. When you think of a scenario in your head, positive or negative, the moment you sit there, you visualize it, you start to feel the emotions of how it will feel when it happens, and you start getting lost into actually feeling like it's happening right now, like a lucid daydream, that kind of shit. If you've ever noticed that in your life, if you ever felt like that, there's a very high possibility it's all your fucking fault. There was a certain time not long ago that everything was just crumbling, everything was just like, not working, and I just didn't want to carry on anymore. And whatever you visualize and think of and feel, it comes to you back in opportunities in reality. So for example, shit was going so south for me, and I just felt like, what if I just given up? Like I didn't want to give up. I'm not that kind of person, I don't give up, but I just felt like giving up, ending everything. And me sitting there thinking about that thought, visualizing that thought, and feeling that kind of anger and that pain and all that shit. Literally a couple hours later, 3 mad things just happened to me that could have ended everything. My freedom, my life, everything. The last thing I noticed that clicked with me, there came an opportunity where some random drunk guy came up to me, started something, pulled out a knife, and I had to lay him on the floor. After that happened, I sat there and thought, this is my fucking fault. I literally asked for it. If you sit back in your life right now and just think, yeah, have you ever had a similar situation where you've got upset about something, or you got so happy about something, you felt so in the moment that you visualized it so much, you daydreamed about it, you just like, it felt real, and it just you just pictured yourself being in that situation already, yeah? You manifested it. If you go back in the past, or you go back to something recent, even no matter how big the scale is, small, big, whatever it is, any situation, you manifested it, right? It came back to you an opportunity, so you got to sit there and identify the opportunity that came to you, regarding the fucking emotion, feeling, visualization, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, or whatever thought ticked you off like that, yeah? When you understand that's how powerful your mind is, it's so much deeper. I can make videos about it if you want me to, but I don't want to make videos for people that think that I'm just chatting grease on my arse, innit? Like, this shit's proper, yeah? It can make you, it can break you. Like, this stuff it's something that everyone's been doing since they were a kid, and you just need to know the information just to like understand how to use that power. That's it. Since I've understood it, everything's been going well for me. Everything's like the amount of thoughts I get that just like everyone gets random negative thoughts. I get negative thoughts all the time. That's why I'm calling it the war in my mind. Every time the war starts to start again, I found out so many different mechanisms I can use to just like shut it out and just carry on thinking what I want to think. And now that I briefly went over the power of the mind, if you have a war going inside of your head constantly every single day, you're trying to think of positive stuff, and then randomly it just creeps in. Random negative thought out of nowhere. You don't know where it came from, just boom. Chat shit about that, chat shit about that, like your brain just chatting shit non-stop. The way to deal with that is, a lot of people been like on YouTube and like everything I've been reading about be saying, oh, start trying to change the way you think by thinking about positive, grateful thoughts. Like, oh, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? But I found that once you have a negative thought, all you have to do is just shut it down straight away. Like, you just tell yourself in the head, like, what the fuck am I thinking? This is done out, this is negative, leave it. Straight away, as soon as you do that, you switch it on to, okay, what do I want in my life? Where am I right now in my life? How am I living my life? Analyze everything right now. The way you're living, the way you're eating, the way you're focused right now, the things that you're doing that just distracting you. And then you start to understand, okay, this is happening because of that, so I need to clear that out of my life, I need to clear this out of my life, I need to start, you start picking at little things just to keep yourself on the right track. It's going to take some time. Study self-awareness and try and master self-awareness, yeah? Catching yourself when all these things happen, and then try and analyze exactly why you think it's happening by looking into all these details and how you want to feel and how you don't feel that way right now and why you don't feel that way. So start analyzing how you want to feel, where you want to be, and why you're not there right now, and what you're doing right now that's not trying to get you there now. It's a constant battle of just trying to take these negative thoughts away. But after a while, you will be so powerful in your head that you don't give a fuck about the negative things that pop up. It can't sway you off your path and all that shit, but there's another mad thing that happens, that your environment, you have to change your environment, the people around you, the way, the places you go to. If there's always someone chatting shit in your ear, or someone just trying to make your vibration so low, you have to either pattern them or find a different environment to focus in, alright? This whole year of me being inactive on YouTube is partly because the way I'm living my life right now, I'm more focused on like the present moment of like dealing with shit, you know. I've got a family, I've got bare shit to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, me sitting there, I get so many thoughts about, yeah, I've got to do this idea, I've got to do this video, I've got to get back on it. Bro, every week I was saying, I've got to get back on it, I've got to get back on it, I've got to get back on it, but I never did. And there's always like different thoughts and different negative shit trying to pinch in and tell me, oh, you can't do this because of that, or your procrastination. I was just so much like reason to procrastinate, so much other mad shit just started happening and just got me distracted from like doing what I really want to do. Take what I just said and put it in your own perspective, put it in your own, compare it to your own life and figure out what's going wrong in your life and why these things are popping up. Because it's gonna happen to everyone. The way you deal with it is the answer to everything. As soon as you can master your own mind, you stop feeding your addictions, you stop feeding your distractions, you stop thinking negatively, you stop focusing on the wrong shit. The second you do that and you have power over everything, your life, you will literally see your life in months, just like, you'll get to where you want to be. What anyone thinks, what any religion anyone thinks, whatever, this is 100% real, and my own life, my own experiences, I know for a fact is real, okay? Believe what you want, but if you want something in life, all you have to do is just sit there and visualize that life. And once you visualize that life, feel like it's already happening, you feel like you're living that life. Do you understand? You have to feel the emotions. So by the end of it, if you reach your goals and everything, you know what I'm saying? So for example, I'm a billionaire now, yeah? I'm gonna feel at peace. So if you start getting into that feeling, oh, I feel at peace now, everything's completed, I've got what I want, my family's good, everything that I wanted on my fucking list is done, I feel at peace. And you stay in that feeling of peace. If you stay in that feeling of peace, everything comes to you. Everything comes to you by opportunities at ease. Like, you don't need to really worry about anything. Once you visualize, you feel the emotion, and then you just put your faith and trust into like everything that you can visualize and feel that your dream is already done. Quantum physics and all that shit, they all talk about like there's different realities that are happening all at once at the same time. If you know that information, all you actually need to do is shift into that reality that you want. To shift into that reality, all you have to do is you have to feel what it would feel like after you completed that goal. And in your head, you have to act like it's already done, you're already there. And everything in the present moment, you kind of step back from it and just like everything that happens to you, all these setbacks, all the bullshit that flies at you, you have to just let it go, because the second you get stuck into the present moment and going, oh, this is not, all of that shit just knocks you off and the negative thoughts start coming in, the war starts happening again in your head, and then boom, you're back to square one, and you're going to be stuck in a loop, in a cycle. Something that I've been stuck with for years and years and years, my whole childhood, my whole life. I've been stuck in cycles. It's a lot harder for people that had a bad childhood growing up and that. You will have a lot of thoughts who will just push everything that you were sitting and manifesting about out the window. So you have to stay in the feeling that's already done. You feel at peace. Start to see everything around you start to just work and work and work and work. As long as you stay in that feeling and you keep in your head that's already done, and you let go. When people say let go, this is what let go means, okay? You have 100% faith, yeah, that you will get what you just thought of. If you sit there and go, oh, I'm so excited this is gonna happen, or it's already, like, if you start fucking logically going, oh, it's already done, like, just keep thinking about it, you're just pushing it away. You just keep pushing it away. The more you think about it, the more you push it away. The second you say it, you feel it, yeah, you visualize it, you start to believe that, okay, it's already me now. Now everything I'm doing is just on the way there. Everything that's happening is for me to be in that reality. Negative or positive, doesn't matter. If you kept your full attention on the way you're feeling, you don't let anything, any other situation, bills, arguments, deaths, friendships, whatever it is, anything going around you, you don't let it affect you. Your path to success will just skyrocket straight away. And you see a lot of people like, oh, why are they so rich when they're young? Blah, 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 blah. Why are they doing this? Like, a lot of people naturally do this without even knowing. I've done it myself so many times. I've just had so much faith in something, so much belief that I've already got what I want, done what I want, and then it just starts to happen. And then I end up going, what? And then I look back and then I realise, oh shit, I've actually spoke this into existence. When you understand the power of your mind, and then you start to fight the war in your mind, and then you start to go in the right direction in your mind and don't let anything touch it, you are powerful and unstoppable. No one's going to say shit to you. No one can do shit to you. No one can say shit to you. Nothing can happen to you, and you will still get what you want. The second you fuck up and let thoughts control your mind, you fucked it. You see it everywhere. Protect your energy, this and that, this and that. Just protect your energy, your vibration, and peace, joy, love, whatever, that's all at the top. If you know that you're gonna feel like that when you completed your goal, you attract the goal by feeling like that. You don't attract the goal and then feel like that after. You have to feel like that to attract the goal. That's it. It's actually that fucking simple. So why is it so hard for some people to understand that if you want to be financially free, you want your whole life to be at peace, you want the freedom, you want to do what you want to do, why is that so distant for some people in their heads. It's so out of reach for them that they can't fathom actually having it and putting their whole faith in it. But they can do that for a small thing like an Xbox. A small thing like an Xbox or a car or whatever. People do this on a regular basis for small little things. So if you do that for small little things, do it for a big fucking thing and put your whole trust in that and you'll get what you want. But you don't let nothing sway you off that shit. Wherever you want to be, you can't afford to lose the war in your head. You can't afford any negative thoughts in your head. You can't afford to pay attention to them. It's gonna come, but you can't afford to pay attention to them. You can't afford to lose yourself in the loop of just falling down a negative spiral and just crumbling at everything and start feeling so shit. And then you're stuck in that feeling of feeling shit. All your dreams and aspirations are just gone out the window because you are no longer feeling that it's possible. You're no longer feeling that it's there. And that's just from one negative thought that you paid attention to. Don't try to overcomplicate things. Do what you feel is right when it comes to letting go of negative thoughts. It's so simple. I don't want to sit here doing some boring shit standing in one spot. But I'm back, and I'm back for good. And I'm trying to take this seriously, and I'm not going to let anything get into my head. Just to summarize it, study self-awareness, study manifestation, study the power of your mind. Always stay in the feeling that your goal's already completed and the way that you will feel after. And try and stay in that the whole day, every day, and you will be amazed at what happens, and vice versa. You'll be amazed at how fucking shit your life will be if you stay in the feeling of feeling shit. Yeah? I'll see you in a bit.
Linking H on a farm with a shotgun, hunting fully extended clips. I ain't sent TT grub up north, I'm grabbing a blender, flooding the mix. Don't get stuck in the mix, talking shit, put yourself in a pickle. Let's play piggy in the middle and see whose pumpkin ends up pitched.